Hi, this is Tad from Island, and today I'm joined by Dennis Pike, who's one of our SEs based in North Carolina. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, great to see you.
Hey, so you were just telling me about an interesting customer you're working with who's been looking for a new solution for a password manager. Can you tell me more?
Yeah, that's right. They had an existing enterprise password management solution, and the vendor they were using had some major security issues. And so they had started to reevaluate the solution they're using, looking at other vendors. And at the time, they didn't realize that Island actually had released the Island Password Manager.
Yeah, and tell me, the Island Password Manager is a little bit different from other password managers that are typically deployed as an extension. Can you walk through kind of how that integration works with the enterprise browser?
Yeah, I mean, the first big difference is that it's just natively integrated into the browser. It's just a part of the Island Enterprise browser, so there's no extensions that have to be installed. A big benefit for the IT admin is it's also integrated into our same management console. So they don't have to install something new, learn something new. It all falls under something that they're already familiar with.
Nice. And how about security wise? Like, you mentioned that their previous vendor had a security vulnerability, so obviously that's top of mind. How is the Island Password Manager delivering a superior security posture?
Yeah, there's benefits as far as how you deploy it policy-wise. So you're able to take advantage of our native posture checks, things like that. There's a lot of inherent security protections. So, I mean, some of the things we're doing, like man-in-the-middle prevention, because we're the browser and we have control of the page, the DOM, and the network communication coming in and out of the browser, we can do some really unique things with anti-phishing, keylogger protections. There's a long list of things that we've done to strengthen the browser itself, and then the way that we're storing and injecting the password for the user that we're able to do in a unique way because we are the browser.
And what has the end user experience been like? What are you hearing from the folks that are actually using this day to day in terms of their workflow or their user experience?
Yeah, I mean, so we have a bunch of native tools that are built in. So like the clipboard manager is a good example, and that's a side panel. Same thing with our AI tooling. And this is just one additional side panel that we're able to, our customers are able to take advantage of. So it's an experience they're already used to. It's just a nice unobtrusive button in the top right. You click, and then it just opens this nice, easy to use side panel. That's a familiar experience as with any other password manager, and then also with the overall Island experience.
And now as you might imagine, I'm also a user of the Island Password Manager. I've used other password managers in the past, and for my home use, I still do. One of the things I've noticed is that a lot of those extensions actually have this kind of frustrating experience where on some login pages, they'll actually obscure the login button, or they'll obscure the password field when they're trying to display that. So one of the nice things with like what you were saying, because it's built right into the enterprise browser, is we can avoid all those kind of user hindrances, and it can just be a fully native experience directly in the browser.
Yeah, I've had the exact same experience, and I mean, that's one of the great advantages of being the browser is we have a whole nother level of context awareness that you don't get from an extension. So that overall user experience is, I mean, I've had the same thing. I've obviously been using it as well. And it's a really nice perk of moving over to our password manager for sure.
Very cool. Well, hey, thanks, Dennis. I'll have you back here for another What We Learned Wednesday soon.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.